As I reflect on where we are at Massy in this journey that we're on and where we've come from, we're part of a group of companies that when it was founded on some very simple terms. It was founded on terms of doing good, decent business with good, decent people, doing it honestly, treating people fairly, and building this familial kind of atmosphere within the company. And so when we rearranged the group to focus on three main portfolios, when we devolved autonomy to those portfolios, the combination of the work that we had done before to create explicit common values, to actually have an explicit purpose, and to have a common vision, really unleashed something that has been, hair-raising to experience over the last 3-4 years, to be honest. To see what people have done and where people have gone with taking on ownership for our agenda and for where we go to next. So it is not surprising to me that this quiet confidence in who we are, how we do things, who we are for one another has arisen that allows us to announce that we're ready to play on a global stage. Yeah. So in April of 2022, we had a strategy meeting, annual strategy review in Bogota with our entire board of directors and the senior executive team. And we together shaped a new vision for the group. And that new vision is a global force for good, an investment holding company with a Caribbean heart. We recognize that the purpose that we have to be a force for good, creating value, transforming life, has led to a much more explicit expression of who we are for the societies in which we operate, for our employees, for our suppliers, our customers, for all stakeholders who engage with us, and the families thereof. There's this ripple effect. And because we've seen that when we take that purpose and we give people more autonomy and power to design how that works in their life and at Massy, they start to recognize places and make suggestions about things we could do differently, places of the market we should approach differently, problems that we have in our organization that could be resolved quite simply. And that redounds to just tremendous enthusiasm, energy, and forward movement. As a group, we have seen that the financial results have followed as a consequence and have been much better than we ever dreamed we could possibly create. Because we no longer focus on that. We focus on who we are, we focus on the strategies we're implementing, we focus on our people, we focus on, technology. And that has had a tremendous result. And it's actually given us the confidence that this way of working with one another in the industries, in the businesses that we know a lot about, is transportable to anywhere on the planet. So that's this global force for good part of our vision. So investment management company, and this has been really a big part of what we've achieved through focus. And what we realize is that, there's a discipline about being an investment manager, a realization of what makes sense to own. We're not the best owner of everything and anything. There are certain assets and businesses that we are really terrific owners because we have long experience, we have scale, we have opportunities that span beyond our existing countries and companies that people can grow in. And in those places, we're great owners. So the investment management company part of our vision, inside of that is this implicit discipline about the assets we choose to own, how long we choose to own them for, and where we put capital and our expectations for ourselves and for our shareholders, and we are all shareholders, for what return can be generated on the capital we choose to deploy on the assets within the group. So that's the investment management company part of the vision. And the last piece, which is, you might imagine, the piece that is very special for us, is with a Caribbean heart. And we believe, and what we've seen is that as we expand and wherever we go, people love that sense of our Caribbean heart. They love belonging in an organization that treats with people that way, that, you know, is warm and open, and where you can have fun and be yourself, and you know, not have to go home to be your real self, but you can show up at work and be your real self. 100 years is a long time. Massy's going to be 100 years in February 2023. I don't know about you, but from where I stand, where I see, Massy could bat another 100 easily. And I say that with confidence. So looking into the next 100 years, I see Massy, our vision, as a global force for good, an investment holding company with a Caribbean heart. We can make a difference in this planet just by the small things that we do. The discipline of how we run our group now, focusing on the things we know how to do well, and sticking with that, that makes a big difference.